right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're here covering the Northeast Regional American Legion Baseball Tournament at Fitton Field at Hanover Insurance Park on the campus of Holy Cross. TV 28, 328 sports team. With me this morning is Mark Serra on camera. Kevin Maynard's going to be my color analyst. I'll be your play-by-play guy and try to offer some tidbits of wisdom as we go. Anyway, this is like our second. We had a practice run last night. Kevin, we came last night. The game was supposed to start about 7:30. Had a beautiful opening ceremony. Post Commander Fred Russell gave a nice Legion pledge and the national anthem, everything. All of a sudden, lightning and
Mother Nature took over.
Yeah, we sat here for I guess till about 9:15, 9 o'clock, whatever.
Yeah.
And finally we left and they canceled the game and we're playing it this morning now at 9 o'clock. So it's kind of like deja vu a little bit. The fact that Shrewsbury is once again here at the Northeast Regionals. They hosted last year. They're hosting again this year. Braintree is also here. They won the state Legion title the last 2 years, last year and this year. So they're here. Rochester, New Hampshire, who Shrewsbury will be facing in the first game, was here, has been here for the last 3 or 4 years. So a lot of the same.
Yeah, it's kind of like deja vu for a lot of these teams that they're back into this situation, and for Shrewsbury's part of it, they won this all last year, went down to the Legion World Series, great experience for these kids. They got a good nucleus back again, and Frank Ficaro's going to play good baseball. It's a well-disciplined team, and they're here again, and it's almost like they're in the same situation as last year, where they lost like the first game in the States, come out of the losers bracket, and lost their last game.
Right.
Once again, we had the rain last year, as well. I mean, we could have
we
kayaked around the field last year. There was so much water on the field, and then Mother Nature took over, and here we are again, early in the morning, and they're still trying to pick up some of the water from last night's thunderstorm, and they should give a tip of the hat to the Holy Cross Police Department, who finally took over the situation, said this game is over.
Yeah, right.
They evacuated the stadium, got everybody up in the parking garage to shelter, and they finally called it. They made a decision. So
yeah, it gets dangerous.
Going.
The kids, like you said, they have spikes on. Some of them probably have metal spikes. And, you want kids walking around in lightning. They're carrying metal bats and everything else. So the last year was a little bit different in that we got quite a bit of rain, and they had to actually go to different fields in the area to try to play games simultaneously and make up ground. But right now, we just missed the one game last night, so they're going to try to squeeze in, I think, 5 today rather than 4, which should be fine because they're this year, unlike last year, they're only going to play 7-inning games.
Right. They went back 9-7, and I think that's a good way to go about it. And the key to any tournament that you're in, stay in the winners bracket. Save your pitching because, Shrewsbury knows what it's like to play all the games coming out of the losers bracket, losing their first game in the States, where you got to have the pitches.
Yeah,
so,
you need a ton of pitching, especially going through the losers bracket.
Yeah.
I believe, talking to Frank Ficaro, the manager of the Shrewsbury team, that if you win 4 games in a row, you win. So
Correct.
I think if you go to the losers bracket, then you're talking about 6 or 7 games probably.
Yeah.
Then you run the risk of running short of pitchers and everything else, like you said. So
this year here they got a healthy Nick Martin. If you remember last year when Nick slid into second base, it looked like, oh boy, here we go. Nick's going to be gone, but the kid just hustled right through. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, the first batter steps in the box. We'll take you through the lineups as we go along, but first batter from Rochester, New Hampshire is number 1. Pitcher Keegan Calero. Nick Martin trots out to talk to Parker Brown, who's on the mound for the Shrewsbury. Pitched in a lot of big games this year for them. Pitched in the clincher against Leominster. Beat Leominster 5-0. One of their aces. But around the infield, we have Dylan Zona at first. We got Matt Matero at second. Tom Q at shortstop. We have Louis DeVolio playing third. Matt Sullivan in right. Tyler Hopping in center, and Bailey McCule in left. Nick Martin, as Kevin said, behind the plate. Terrific ball player. And on the mound, Parker Brown. DH today will be John West, who will be hitting for Parker. Okay, the first batter ready to go. Keegan Calero, the pitcher, steps in. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. But also, they do have the staff to do this. They have Parker Brown, Dylan Degon, they have John West, they have Pat Shaughnessy. They have a lot of good arms and could take them quite a ways. So Anyway, second pitch outside ball, 2-0 on the first batter for Rochester, New Hampshire. I don't know. Oh, I was going to say, he looked pretty good to me. He's a little
guess-
delay on the
Let's
called
not
strike.
jump the gun. We got a little delayed reaction here.
Yeah, really.
You know, we have to wait a couple seconds for the strike call.
Yep, we have to. There's a slow hit ground ball down the line,
Foul.
triples foul. So two balls, 2 strikes on the batter.
The other thing too, in the rain last night. I mean, the other good side is it gave the pitching staff an extra day of rest because they didn't have to go out and perform in that weather.
I'm trying to think when I think they actually finished last Wednesday or Thursday. So they've had virtually a week off since the state tournament. There's a foul ball at the plate. Count remains 2-2. Parker, I think on the year, let's see. Well, they didn't have it fully. They have just a win-loss record of 28-8, but I think they've won 30 some games. They had a tournament that they didn't include in here, and I don't think the state tournament is in here. So Parker has a ERA of 2.95. Pitch slightly outside, ball 3-2, full count on the first batter.
It's a nice, great day to play baseball too. It's nice and cool out there, and it's, you know, the humidity's kind of broken a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
So that's another plus.
Yeah, it
to
was
playing
like
ball in this.
it was like being in a sauna in here last night. We came in, we didn't think the air conditioner was, but it wasn't doing any good where we were sitting. Okay, 3-2 pitch coming. Here it comes. And it's inside. Oh, I guess it was 2-2. I thought it was 3-2. Okay, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Almost hit him, ball 4. So Parker Brown walks the leadoff man. Always a bad thing when you walk a batter, especially leading off.
Coach's worst nightmare. There's no defense for a walk.
No, you gotta make him hit it.
So you
Let
gotta
the
make 'em
fielders
hit
help
it.
you.
Yep, exactly right.
Okay, second batter for New Hampshire is number 15, Jordan Goslin, left fielder. First pitch grounded, fouled on the third baseline. Yeah, nice day though, blue sky.
Yeah, it is. It's cool.
Like you said, not too humid. They have 6, how many? 3 umpires? Where are they?
2, 3.
Three,
Home
I
plate
guess.
and first and second.
Yeah, last night they had 6. I don't know where they went. Maybe they're just alternates. Maybe they all came like the kids did for the opening ceremony. No.
Oh, what a heads
Runner-
up!
runner
What a
took
heads up
off,
play
yeah.
by the kid for Rochester. Heads up play.
He took off, they yelled to Parker, and Parker turned and threw to first, and the kid was almost standing on
Yeah.
second by that time. So
Nick just went out to talk to him, say, okay, look, settle down. You know.
Yep. Okay, 0-1 on the batter. Man at second, no outs. Top of the first inning. We're here at the Northeast American Legion Baseball Regional Tournament. Spin. They got him. Oh,
Ooh, well,
pickoff
close,
moves to
close.
second. Looked very close.
close.
Want to get that in replay, Mark? I think we win.
I think
he made it.
I think the tag went up by the
Yeah,
elbow.
yeah.
You
He
know,
just got in.
and he got his hand underneath his glove.
Shortened his lead, that's for sure. There's a bunt, but bunted foul.
While we got a minute, there's a big Shrewsbury fan, 94-year-old Leo Schiavone of Shrewsbury, big Legion fan. God bless him, 94 Leo, just turned 94. So Leo, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Leo. Wow. Okay, the 0-2 pitch. Fake pick off to second. There's a pitch outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, another thing too, Kev, is you walk a guy, the kid fouled off a few pitches, probably threw 8 or 9 pitches to the first batter.
Yep.
Throwing three to this batter already, so he's up
Yeah.
into double digits. And there's no outs, so.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Frank Vaccaro came out and said something. Now they're huddling and they're discussing something. I don't know. No clue.
The home plate umpire lost the count.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, kid struck out.
I was off on the first batter. I was off on that guy too.
Well, you weren't the only one that was off.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you're not one wearing blue.
Okay, we got one out now. The second batter strikes out after they huddled and talked about the count and called him out on strikes. Third batter up is Brody Ashley, number 4 center fielder for Rochester. Still a man on second with now 1 out. Parker Brown's pitch is outside. Nick Martin's throw to second, too late. 2 balls, no strikes to the batter. Now the batter calls timeout. We got all kinds of timeouts here. Pitcher stepped off, looked at second. Batter calls timeout. Okay, Ashley back in. There's a stretch. And the pitch. Outside again. 3-0. 3 balls outside on the lefty.
He's having a hard time finding the plate right now. He's throwing too many pitches.
He is. He's probably up to 15 pitches already. With 1 out. There's a ball inside and low, so that's the second walk of the inning. Now at first and second for Rochester with 1 man out. And the cleanup batter, number 18, Andrew Contrada, steps in, the right fielder. Another big lefty. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on and fouled back, strike 1. Okay, Parker Brown with the set and the pitch. Swung on and fouled, straight back, strike 2. So he gets ahead of the 4th batter, 0-2. 2 men on, 1 out here in the first inning. Shrewsbury's opening game of the Northeast Regional American Legion Tournament. There's the 0-2 pitch, is outside, ball 1.
Look at this.
Oh, almost threw it away. Heads up base running by this kid.
I tell you.
He went to second on a move, that he just took off and they couldn't get him, and then he just did a delay steal, like really delayed.
Yeah, they're kind of catching Shrewsbury with their pants down. They're not paying attention.
Right. But it had that one easily.
Oh yeah.
So now there's first and third.
This guy hits a ground ball and might score a run.
That's right. Fly ball, ground ball.
Yeah.
Middle of the infield's playing back, so they're conceding the run if it's not conceding it, they'll try for a double play. But
What might not be a bad move is to fake a throw to third and fire at the first. Might catch the kid at first sleeping.
yeah, right. Throw to first, burner is back. Parker Brown sets his pitch. Runner goes, and it's looped into left field. That's going to drop. 1 run's going to score. Runner was on the move, gets all the way to third. Contrada delivers an RBI single to left.
just try to make contact, put the
Yep.
bat on the ball.
And that's all he did. He poked it out to left field, very shallow. Looped it over the third baseman's head into the outfield, and runner on third scored. The runner on first, who was going with the pitch, got all the way to third. So again, first and third was still only one out. And they get the fifth batter now, the third baseman, number 8, Sean Cormier. Setting the pitch inside low. Parker seems to have trouble finding the plate here.
Yeah, he's really struggling to find home plate.
Yep.
Oh,
There's
that's a
one
rope.
up the middle, base hit. Another run's
Yeah.
going to score. Contrado was on first, stops at second, so 2 singles in a row.
Yeah. Shrewsbury's getting some activity going down in the bullpen. They got somebody warming up down there pretty quick.
Yeah, you can't wait. I mean, you can't wait in the game, a 7-inning game.
Yeah.
You gotta stop the bleeding right away. So anyway, he brings up the 6th batter now. Shortstop, number 11, Drew Nickerson. There's the pitch.
Ooh.
Close, a little bit inside maybe. Ball 1 to the batter. Again, first and second, 1 out, 2 runs in here for Rochester in the top of the first inning. There's the pitch. There's a ground ball to third. Goes to second for 1, and that's all they're going to get. Yeah, they call them out.
They call them out.
Drop
Transfer.
the ball on the transfer, yep.
Transfer.
So we get a fielder's choice, 5-4. So there's now 2 outs, first and third.
I don't think they would have turned 2 anyway.
No, I don't think so. It was kind
No.
of slow hit, yeah. Kind of chopper to third. Anyway, batting 7th batter for Rochester here in the first inning, number 10, the catcher Brian Lindsay. Also a lefty. Followed straight back.
Wouldn't be surprised if New Hampshire puts a play on here with the base runners the way they've been running.
There's
Another
a
hit.
line drive. Yep,
It's
that's
another
gonna
hit.
score another run. Little looper into left again.
Another hit.
Now 3-0
Someone's going to go out and talk to. Here he goes.
Yep.
Frank's going out to talk to him.
Craig Ficaro makes a slow walk out.
He's looking down to the bullpen.
I don't know who's warming up. Looks like
17.
17. It's Pat Shaughnessy, I think.
17 is warming up, a lefty.
Yep, Pat Shaughnessy. I think he was scheduled to pitch tonight, or pitch the second game.
I guess I think Frank was telling him to, concentrate on the batters.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
you're worrying too much about the base runners.
Okay, here's the pitch. Now the 8th batter, first baseman Brendan Eaton, number 5. Swings and misses. First pitch 0-1. Second pitch is
Another
looped
hit.
in- Another
It's
hit.
another hit.
Looped into right. They're going to try to score the run. No, he stops at third. So now bases are loaded. It's 4 hits in the last 5 batters. 2 walks and 4 singles here in the first inning by the Rochester team. So they came out. They put the bat in the ball. You know,
Well, that's what
they're
they're
not hitting
doing.
them hard.
They're
but
not
they're-
hit- I think they've had one hard hit up the middle, the
Yeah.
line drive up the middle.
Here's the
Everything
9th
else is
batter, Logan Gadbois. There's another one.
Oh, that's in the gap. That's in the
That's
gap.
gonna drop.
That's
That's going to be 2 runs. Yep. 2-run single for the 9th batter. Now it's 5-0 in the top of the first, and that's going to be it for Parker.
yeah, that's it.
Craig Ficaro's coming out for the second time in 3 pitches, takes the ball.
Yeah.
Goes to the bullpen. Pat Shaughnessy's going to come in for the Shrewsbury team. All right, we'll step away. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the rest of the first inning action in a minute. All right, we're back. It's top of the order again here in the first inning, which is not always a very good sign when the first batter is batting for the second time.
This is the kid that got everything go for New Hampshire. Walked, stole second, stole third.
Yep. It's Keegan Calero, the pitcher. Maybe we'll tire him out by making him run the bases a lot.
Good strategy, Bob. I like your thinking. Make them run. Make them run. You know?
Anyway, ball. Pat Shaughnessy on the hill now for Shrewsbury. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch a little high and outside. 2-0. We have first and second, 2 outs. 5 runs in here for New Hampshire in the top of the first inning. And 2 walks and 5 singles. 2-0 pitch by Pat. There's a rope to the left. I don't know if they're gonna. Yeah, they're gonna try to score him. Here's gonna be a play at the plate, and he's gonna be safe. Now 6-0.
It's like New Hampshire can't do anything
No,
wrong.
no. Now they're second and third. Batter took second base on the throw to the plate. So second and third, 2 outs. Second batter up, Jordan Goslin, the left fielder. He was, I don't know what happened on his. We lost track of the count, and suddenly they
The
said he
umpires
struck
lost
out.
track
Yeah.
of the count. He ended up striking out.
Yeah.
Good curveball.
Yeah, curveball by Pat, swung on and missed, so 0-1 to the batter. Next pitch looked good, strike 2.
Strike 2.
So 0-2. The left fielder Goslin, who struck out the first time. I always hated to make 2 outs in the same inning when you were a batter.
When you're a batter, you never want to do that.
Yeah. And there's a pitch foul down third baseline. Count remains 1-2. Second and third, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Been a long top of the first.
It's been a long inning. Good stop by Martin.
Yep. Ball in the dirt. Ball 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs. And there's a shot down the third baseline, just foul. Count remains 2-2. Pitch by Pat, and he swung on and missed, strike 3. So thanks for Jordan Goslin. He got 2 strikeouts in the inning for Shrewsbury, but Rochester comes up with 6 runs in the top of the first inning, and Shrewsbury yet to bat. So it's going to be a big
Uphill
hole.
battle.
Yeah, big hole to
Uphill
dig
battle
out
now.
for Shrewsbury. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the bottom of the first inning right after this. Alrighty, we're back for the bottom of the first inning. That top of the first inning took a long time. Rochester came up with 6 runs and 2 walks and 6 singles.
Well, they had a few of those singles were just like the Texas Leaguers that we used to call, and a couple of balls got hit hard.
Okay, leadoff batter for Shrewsbury is the left fielder, number 5, Bailey McCule. He steps in against the New Hampshire pitcher, Keegan Calero. Takes ball 1 high, swings and misses at the second pitch, 1 ball, 1 strike. Way outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Yeah, the last thing you want if you're New Hampshire is to have this guy come out and walk somebody.
That's
you
right.
got a 6-run lead, you just want him to throw strikes and make Shrewsbury hit the ball. There's a pitch, there's foul back. Count goes to 2-2. Bailey McCule with What we got his stats here. Billy McCule.
That was almost like a quick pitch.
Yeah, really. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bailey hit 294 for the year.
Yep.
15 RBIs.
Full count here,
Yeah,
so
full
maybe
count.
Shrewsbury can get their leadoff guy up.
Fouled straight back, right on top of that pitch.
You
Fouled
gotta watch this kid. The pitch before that one was kind of like a quick pitch.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Fouls it back again. Count remains 3-2. The pitch fouled off again at the plate.
making him throw.
Bailey hanging tough. Fouled 3 straight. Fouled off 3 straight after running the count full. Here's the windup in the pitch, and it's high and outside. Oh, come
wow.
on.
What? Wow.
That was awful. I thought that was not even close.
Wow.
Anyway, they call him out on strikes.
Wow.
The one out in the bottom of the first. Number 3, the catcher, Nick Martin, steps in. Nick had a great year. Hit 589. There's a little loop to right, and they right at the right fielder for the out. So a quick out. Quickly 2 down here in the bottom of the first.
New Hampshire's throwing strikes.
Yep. Well, we
Well,
thought it was
well,
got a call strike there on one of them.
well.
Anyway, stepping in now is the right fielder, number 32, Matt Sullivan.
Throwing strikes. Kid just not wasting no time. He's getting the ball. Boom. He's ready to throw.
Matt hit 333 for the year.
Whoop.
Ball skips in. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. I was going to say hi, but I wanted to wait to see what the ump had,
Yeah.
what his opinion was. Anyway, 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's kind of got a delayed reaction on the strike calls.
Here's low and outside, be 3-1. Here's the pitch, and it's in there for strike 2.
Strike 2.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count to Matt Sullivan. Here in the bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on for Shrewsbury. And it looks like ball 4. And it is. So Matt Sullivan draws a walk. Stepping up to the plate, number 10, DH, John West.
Big boy.
Yeah, 6'8" or 9. Also a good pitcher. John hit 333 for the year, and a couple home runs. 40 RBIs. He had 7 RBIs in one game in the state tournament.
Wow.
Hit a grand slam and a 3-run double in the same inning.
Well, hope we can get something going here.
There's a ball high and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Just joined us. Shrewsbury is already behind 6-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Didn't go well in the top of the first with a couple walks and 6 singles. Rochester, New Hampshire scored 6 runs. Shrewsbury now batting with a runner on first. John West at the plate, 1 ball and no strikes.
Seems like both pitchers will have a little bit of trouble finding the plate.
Yep. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the stretch. 2-0 pitch to John West is outside.
Oh! He caught us again.
Yeah, he did. I guess I'm in a bad angle here because those pitches look outside to me. 2 balls and 1 strike. There's the pitch swung on and missed by John. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hi.
Stretching the pitch and tap foul down the first baseline and a check swing.
That was more like a protection swing.
Yeah.
You know, wasn't sure where it was.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Ground ball is short. Shortstop's up with it, throws to first and gets him. So Shrewsbury goes quietly in the bottom of the first. They leave 1 on a walk, and at the end of 1, it's Rochester, New Hampshire 6, Shrewsbury nothing. We'll be right back with the top of the second. All right, we're back. Top of the second inning. Pat Shaughnessy now on the mound in relief of Parker Brown. Had trouble in the top of the first. Third batter is Brody Ashley. He got on a walk in the first inning and scored. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hopefully Shrewsbury can get a quick inning here. No more damage. And get in and maybe get a little something going.
That's pitch high. It's 3-0. There's a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Brody Ashley for Rochester, center fielder. There's a ground ball up the middle.
Big hop.
Tom Pugh has it at short, throws wide. Dylan stayed on the bag. Nice play by Dylan Zone at first.
Good play over there.
Yeah. Throw from Tom Pugh was wide, but Dylan managed to stretch and kind of dove for it, but kept his foot on the bag. So.
Well, wait a minute. We're going to have an appeal.
Yeah.
This is going to be an appeal. Going to have an
I don't know how.
I don't know why the third base umpire was going.
I don't know
over
how
there.
you can appeal when the first base umpire was standing right there at the bag. How you
Well,
gonna go to?
Maybe home plate umpire, but third base. I mean,
Not even home.
Yeah.
He's 90 feet away. The other guy is 2 feet away. I don't think they can. He couldn't tell if he was on or off from anywhere. I mean, the guy was standing right
the
there.
way this game's going.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
That's not. This is not.
This
good.
is not good. If he's going to coach Vaccaro, he's going to.
Yeah, I think they're
This is
calling
not
it
good.
safe.
This is not good. As soon as you saw the guys in blue heading for Frank.
All right, they reverse the call, and they call him safe. We're going to be an error on the shortstop and the wide throw.
To New Hampshire's credit, their first base coach, he took his helmet off right away to say, you know, what are you looking at? You
Right.
know, and this is what started the whole thing. So,
I can't understand how that guy could not see the play standing right at first base.
well, you know,
Okay, man on first, no outs, Pat Shaughnessy. Pat Shaughnessy, first pitch is a ball, 1-0. So the second inning not starting out too much better than the first. There's a fly ball to right field. Matt Sullivan out there makes the catch. And there's 1 out here in the
One out.
top of the second.
Third baseman number 8, Shane Tony.
Okay.
he can come in here and shut them down.
Yeah, third baseman now batting for Rochester, Sean Cormier, had an RBI single in the first inning. Started the scoring for Rochester.
I'd be curious to ask Frank Vaccaro what umpire called him
Up
off
into-
the bag.
Into right field, Matt Sullivan's there again. 2 outs.
You know, was it the home plate umpire that called him off the bag, or was it the third base umpire that called him off the bag?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the way Frank was pointing toward third, seemed like the third base umpire made the call. Which he probably had a better angle because Dylan dove straight out toward right field down the line. So the third base umpire might have been able to see some space between his foot and the bag. Anyway, strike one to the batter. There's the stretch and the pitch, and it's fly popped into center field. Tyler hopping there, he makes the catch, and 3 fly balls to the outfield, and
No damage.
no damage. Shrewsbury gets in quickly, and after an inning and a half, the score remains Rochester 6 and Shrewsbury nothing. We'll be back with the bottom of the second right after this. Alrighty, here we are with the bottom of the second. Shrewsbury still in a hole, 6-0 after Rochester scored 6 runs in the top of the first. Fifth hitter, number 26, Louis DeVolio, hitting for Shrewsbury, the third baseman. Step in, Louis had a good year, hit 338. Yeah, 338 with 37 RBIs. There's a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think Louis had a good year too at Holy Name, one of their better hitters and players for the school.
Yeah, followed down the third base side. You get 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh, way out.
Yeah, way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Louis. Louis returning. He had one of the ones who made the trip to Shelby last year. Follows it down the third base line. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I think Frank said they 9 returners. 9 new players, 9 returning. There's a wind up in the pitch and fall back again. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And making them throw pitches.
Yeah. Yeah, you just have to peck away. Hopefully get a couple runs here, a couple runs there. Try to get back in it. There's a ball. That was like just a little bit outside. Bounced midway into the right-hand batter's box.
Did he call it a strike?
Yeah.
But waiting.
Yeah, we had to wait, make sure the ump didn't
That's
call
kind
it
of
straight.
that's kind of like that quick pitch that he tries.
Yeah,
He gets the ball
yeah.
right back right away, and he tries to quick
3 push
right
right
over
back
us.
here. Almost had it.
Quick pitch.
Count remains full on Louis DeVolio. Here's the pitch, and it's grounded ball to second. Second baseman's up with it, over to first, and there's 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Okay, now batting for Shrewsbury is the first baseman, number 11, Dylan Zona.
First baseman, number 11, Dylan Zona.
Dylan also with a good year, hit 342 with 34 RBIs.
I believe Dylan was on the team last year, wasn't
He
he?
was, yeah.
He was on the team last
He's
year.
been on the team for a while. Finished his freshman year at Assumption this year. There's a shot to center. Center fielder drifts back though. He looks like he's under it, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the second for Shrewsbury. Sends up the shortstop, number 2, Tom Q. He's also returning. Very good year, hit 380. It's just mind-boggling with Nick Martin though. 589 average.
Oh, he's got some sick figures
Yeah,
up
he
there.
really does.
You know,
He really
it's almost
does.
like he had a magic pencil and wrote his own
Yeah.
stats in. You know.
89 hits and 151 at bats. There's a ball hitting the hole at short.
throw.
Long throw. He's safe. Tom Q legs it out for an infield hit. Good hustle by Tom. Shortstop made a nice play, went backhanded in the hole, and made a long throw accurately, but Tom just beat it.
Center fielder, number 7, Tyler Happy.
Tyler Hopping. Tyler played, I don't know if he played last year or not. He had 347, 34 RBIs.
I believe during the year he made a couple of real nice defensive plays.
Yes, he did.
To help him move on to win a couple of games.
There's the pitch, almost hit him.
Oh, take one for the team,
Sorry.
Tyler.
Or no, Tyler's going to the University of Tampa next year. Okay, 2 outs, man on first. Tom Pugh comes up with the first Shrewsbury hit an infield single to the hole and short. Tyler Hopping at bat. There's the pitch, and it's hit to right
that's
field.
Hit. That's hit.
deep.
That's
That's
over
over his head.
head.
Yeah, he's not going to get that
There's
one.
a run. There's a
Overhead,
run.
he
Whoa!
falls down. Tyler's on his way to third. 1 run's going to score. Tom Pugh's in. Tyler pulls in the third with a booming triple to right field.
Yeah.
I think the right fielder misjudged it because he kind of lazily started to go back, but then realized it was going to be way over his head.
And then he got out into that wet grass.
It's
He went to
like-
stop and
Looked like one of your 9-irons, Kev.
Yeah,
It hit
yeah.
and stuck, and he kind of overran it a little and fell down. So there's the Shrewsbury's first run, an RBI triple by Tyler Hopping. Brings up the 9th batter, Matt Matero, second baseman. That pitch to me, that wouldn't even be a strike on John West. That's so high.
he's got time here.
Not
He's coming
for
over.
yours.
He's gonna warn the bench. He's gonna warn the bench. Enough is enough. You know?
Tell them to make good calls and they won't have to yell.
At least he's been consistent.
Yeah, that's true. All right, 1 strike to the batter, Matt Matero. Here's the pitch, and it's strike 2.
Yeah, Matt was a good ball player at North. He was probably their best baseball player for North High this year.
Yeah. 0-2 pitch is way outside. Catcher set up out there.
Yep.
One ball, 2 strikes. There's the pitch, and it's falling straight back. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Be nice to get the second run in if they can. There's a windup and the pitch, and it's falling straight back again. Yapatero hanging tough. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the second inning. Rochester, New Hampshire on top of Shrewsbury, 6-1. Here's a windup in the pitch and ripped into left field.
Oh, good.
That's a base hit. Nice job by Matt Matero. 2 strike, delivers an RBI single to make the score now 6-2.
Hung a curveball and Matero
Yeah.
jumped all over it.
Yeah. Brings up the top of the order again. Bailey McHugh, the left fielder. Struck out looking. I can't blame him a bit. Pitch he struck out at seemed to be way high and outside. Punched down. Okay, 2 outs, man at first. Bailey McHugh up. Here's the pitch. It's taking low ball 1-0. Well, it's still early. Only the second inning. Shrewsbury's clawed back a little bit here. Got a couple runs, cut the deficit. There's a little looper in the center. That's going to drop. Base hit.
Good situation here. One of their best hitters coming up, Nick Martin.
First and second, 2 outs. 4 hits in a row by Shrewsbury. Now, looking at Nick Martin's stats, we started to talk about him. He's 89 hits in 151 at bats. On base percentage is 620. Slugging percentage of 828. OPS of 1.448, which is like ridiculous. Led the team in home runs, five home runs. Led the team in RBIs with 46. Led the team in doubles with 13. Only thing he didn't read, he had 4 triples, and Tyler Hopping had 6. Tyler Hopping now has 7. Anyway, it huddled up. Coach went out to talk to the pitcher, giving up 4 straight hits. Nick Martin steps in. That
Well, it's a big
one
run.
guy
It's
you'd
a
love
big
to have
run
up
here.
in this situation. Yeah, there is.
Big one, big at bat here.
There's the pitch. High ball 1.
Now,
Here's a situation where if you scouted the Shrewsbury team and New Hampshire knew about it, almost consider walking it, even to load the bases. There's the pitch, and it's called strike 1. 1-1.
Nick has some room in right center.
Yeah,
If he can.
room between second and first too.
Yeah.
There's the pitch low and outside. What's the count? 1-1, 2-1.
Count this. There's got to be a strike. He called.
Yeah,
a
I
strike.
know there's a strike, and that
But
was
there's
a
nothing
ball.
up on the
So
scoreboard. There's nothing
I
up.
think it's 2-1.
I believe it's 2-1.
Okay, here's a stretch in the pitch, and it's fouled
Should
off.
be 2-2.
See if the ump tells us. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Maybe.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the second. 2 men on. 2 outs. There's the pitch. And it's ripped down to third, off the third baseman's leg. There's the long throw to first, not in time. What do you think, Kev?
I think they may give him a hit.
Yeah, you think? We'll see. Maybe they
Yeah.
usually mark it up on the board. But that was a rope.
That's what I'm thinking. You
Third
know.
baseman, I think, got hit in the knee.
I
Or glove
think
in the
they gave
knee.
him a hit.
Knocked it down, but it had. Yeah, they gave him a hit. 5th hit in a row for. Loads the bases for third hitter Matt Sullivan, the right fielder. Walked the first time out.
Yeah.
333 during the year.
Thing is here, Matt's got to be patient because he's got nowhere to put him. If
Yeah,
he can
right.
be patient, he has nowhere to put this kid.
There's the wind in the pitch, high and ball 1.
Action down in Rochester, down the right field line bullpen. One and 1.
One ball, 1 strike. Bases full here. Bottom of the second. Shrewsbury's clawed their way back in a little bit, down 6-2 after giving up 6 runs in the top of the first. There's the pitch, and it's called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's the pitch, and it's ripped to right field. It's a
Base
base
hit.
hit. That's going to score at least probably 2 runs. Yes, it does. 4 runs here in the bottom of the second for Shrewsbury, and a 2-run single by Matt Sullivan.
Big hit, big hit.
6 hits in a row, and that's going to be it for the New Hampshire pitcher, Keegan Calero. With John West coming up with 2 men on still, 6-4 now. Shrewsbury right back in this. Bottom of the second. All right, we're going to take a quick break. They're going to switch pitchers for New Hampshire. I think they're going to switch defensive positioning, and
Yeah.
we'll try to figure it out when we get back. All right, we'll take a quick break. Alrighty, here we are, still in the bottom of the second inning. First and second for Shrewsbury, 2 outs. They've just gotten 6 hits in a row. Cut the Rochester deficit from 6-0 to 6-4. John West steps in. Grounded out to short the first time. New pitcher for New Hampshire is White. Matt White. And first pitch is high for ball 1. Great job by Shrewsbury to get back in this. 2 outs, nobody on in the second inning. They've come up with 6 straight hits and 4 runs. There's the pitch, and it's hit high and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. John with some power, had a couple home runs during the season. Hit a grand slam. He actually 7 RBIs in 1 inning in the state tournament. Grand slam and a 3-run double in 1 inning, which I gotta think that's gotta be close to a record. Can't get too many more, maybe 2 grand slams. Anyway, here's the stretch. The 1-1 pitch. Is hit high in the air, shallow center field. Shortstop calling for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. But Shrewsbury comes up with 4 runs, had 6 hits, and right back in the game, 6-4. Matt Sullivan with a big two-out RBI, 2-run single. Tyler Hopping got us on the scoreboard with a booming triple to right field. So we'll be back with 3rd inning action right after this. All right, we're back here at the top of the 3rd inning. Pat Shaughnessy's first pitch is ripped out into left field in the gap. Long run. Oh, what a great catch. What a great catch by Matt Matero. I'm sorry, not Matt Matero. Bailey McCule out in left field. Sprinted back to his left in the gap and made an over-the-shoulder catch. Great job by Bailey McCule. Okay, that was the hitter was the catcher Brian Lindsay. That's 4 in a row retired by Pat Shaughnessy. We're again at the top of the 3rd Northeast Regional American Legion Baseball Tournament. There's a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hitter is first baseman Brendan Eaton for Rochester. There's a shot to second, 1 hop. Matero gobbles it up over to first. 2 quick outs here in the 3rd inning for Rochester. 5 in a row retired by Pat Shaughnessy, who's done a great job at coming on for the starter, Parker Brown. 9th batter will be Logan Gadbois. He had a 2-run single in the 6-run 1st inning. Second baseman. Shaughnessy's pitch is inside low, ball 1. Got some changes for New Hampshire. I'll try to get to those defensive changes. Matt White, the pitcher, came in. They moved some players around. The pitcher, Keegan Calero, went to shortstop. Shortstop Nickerson went to 3rd base. 3rd baseman Cormier went to left field. And the right fielder Estrada Contrada came out of the game, so Matt White, the pitcher, will be hitting in his spot. 3 balls, 1 strike to the hitter. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the 3rd inning for New Hampshire. There's the pitch. Strike 2 called. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pat did a great job last year. He's returning, pitched one of the games down in Shelby, North Carolina. Did a great job. There's a ball in the dirt for ball 4. So 2 outs, 2-out walk by the 9th batter, Logan Gadbois, brings the top of the order, and the original starting pitcher, Keegan Calero, who's now at short, will be the hitter. He walked in the 1st inning. Actually, he walked and got an RBI single in the 1st inning as New Hampshire batted around, sent 11 men to the plate.
I missed a great catch by left fielder.
Yeah,
I caught it on
McCule.
my way walking over, and nice catch.
Yeah, great catch.
Yeah. Sometimes those things spot your team.
Yeah, absolutely. There's the pitch. It's a bunt.
Oh, good
nice
bunt.
Shaughnessy picks it up, fires to first, wide, goes down the right field line. Oh, nice play by Matt Sullivan to keep it from going past him. Runner goes all the way to 3rd, so you give a single in an error. Or do you?
Tough play. I don't know. I got to give him a hit. I can't give the pitcher an error on that. He's got to turn. He's lefty. He's got to turn his body around and throw to first base. So
That's what I would do too. I don't think they've given him a hit.
I think they're going to call Mr. Frank's questioning whether he ran out of the baseline.
Okay, Frank Ricardo, the manager's out, saying he was running down to first inside the field of play, which is illegal.
They're going to ask. Maybe they're not going to ask.
No.
Okay.
So I'm giving him a base hit and an error on the pitcher on the throw. So now there's 1st and 3rd with 2 outs. Brings up the second hitter, Jordan Gosselin, who really bailed us out by striking out twice in the 1st inning.
And you do it 3 times. Go for the hat trick.
As the pitch is outside for ball one. So again, we're top of the third inning, Northeast Regional American Legion Baseball Tournament here at Fitton Field, campus of Holy Cross. 2 men out, 2 men on for New Hampshire, leading 6-4 over the host Shrewsbury team. Post 397. There's the pitch, and this is called strike. This
Not even a throw.
no,
I don't think Nick had a good pitch to throw on anyway.
No, it was
He
inside.
caught it right behind the batter, so
so the runner on first takes second, second and third. Again with 2 outs, there's a line drive to third, and that'll do it in the top of the third. No runs on 1 hit. We gave him a hit. 2 men left, and at the end of the 2.5 innings, the score: Rochester 6, Shrewsbury 4. And we'll be back with the bottom of the third. All right, we're back. Top of our bottom of the third inning. Shrewsbury coming up, trailing 6-4. Louis DeVolio, the batter, grounded out to second his first at bat back in the second inning. New pitcher for Rochester came in. 2 outs in the last inning is Matt White. There's ball 1 to Louis.
they got themselves back into the game
They did.
after being down 6-0. So you don't have to do it all at once.
Well, they're like the Red Sox. They don't quit.
Right.
They just keep coming at you, pecking away, and next thing you know, they win.
Yep.
Okay, Louis DeVolio, 1 ball, 2 balls, no strikes. There's a pitch popped up out of play.
Watch out, girls.
2 balls, 1 strike. Guy with the umbrella is like
Joe Maple. That's Joe Maple
is that
with the
Joe?
umbrella. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is.
it fouled off again. Count evens 2-2. Yeah. No, I go Kev did though. He back way down though by the 10th, right? You're by the 10th.
The other
Out
side.
left field?
Yeah. Why? What's out there?
Well, he said it fouled off. He says,
Oh.
thought maybe you got my car if I went there. There's a swing and a miss by Louis DeVolio. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. To back, number 11, Dylan Zona, first baseman. Flew out to deep center his first time.
Thank you, sir.
He shot to third. Third baseman comes up with, takes his time, fires a strike to first.
Good throw. Good play.
Yep, quickly 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Tom Q. He started the whole thing off in the bottom of the second with a base hit, beat out an infield hit in the hole to short. Came around to score and a triple by Tyler Hopping. Got Shrewsbury on its way to score 4 runs that inning. Okay, here's White's first pitch to Tom Q, and it's fouled straight back, 0-1.
These kids must have had a long night last night. Sitting
Oh,
here,
yeah.
sitting in the pouring rain, lightning all over the place, and waiting for a decision.
Ball outside, 1-1. Yeah, plus the fact I can't imagine they play too many games at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I mean,
It's a little different. I know it's for both teams.
well,
Oh,
not a
shot.
hit.
Tom Q with a line drive base hit up the middle.
that was a good hot hit ball.
Yeah, wait on it nicely and see
Yeah.
if he can start another rally here. 2 outs, nobody on, 2 outs, 1 on.
Yeah.
Make
Make
Tyler
a
Hopping.
play.
Yep. RBI triple, his last at bat, last inning. Ball high, 1-0 to Tyler. Tom Q on first with a nice line drive single in the center. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. There's a chopper to third, just foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Guys, it must be. Yeah. Okay.
A lot of room in right center.
Tyler back
lot
in.
of room.
Here's the pitch, and it's fouled straight back again. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy.
Yeah, he does. Big gap in right
Big
center.
gap in right center. If he could hit one over the second baseman's head, has a chance of scoring another run.
Tom Q with a little bit of speed at first. Here's the pitch, and call it strike 3.
Called strike 3.
All right, no runs on 1 hit in the bottom of the third for Shrewsbury. At the end of 3, the score remains Rochester 6, Shrewsbury 4. We'll be back with the 4th inning right after this.
Bless you.
All right, we're back. Top of the 4th inning here. Rochester, New Hampshire on top of Shrewsbury 6-4. Center fielder Brody Ashley at the plate. Pat Shaughnessy on the mound. Strike 1 call at outside corner. Pat's done a great job since coming in for Parker Brown. This will be his 3rd inning of pitching. He hasn't given up only one hit so far. Brody Ashley, the center fielder, 3rd batter in the New Hampshire order. Curveball outside, ball 1, ball 2, 2-1. There's a high pop up. Looks like the second baseman's calling for it. Matt Matero is, and he makes the catch. 1 up and 1 down for Rochester in the top of the 4th.
And lining the pitcher, number 14, Matt White.
Now batting the pitcher, Matt White, came in for Calero. Hasn't batted yet. This is his first at bat. Takes ball 1, 1-0. There's a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Okay, so we're gonna miss. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pat Shaughnessy with a little bit of speed on that one. Thanks. Thanks. Here's the windup in the 1-2 pitch. Way outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pat Shaughnessy working quickly. Throws ball 3 inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ah, little tapper. Check swing. Dylan Zona has it. Race to the bag, and he beats him. Pitcher collides with Matt Matero, who's going over 2. So there's 2 outs. Nobody on here in the top of the 4th. I was just saying, Pat Shaughnessy's done a great job since coming in.
Yeah, he has. He shut it right down,
Yep.
and I don't think he's given up a hit, has he?
Well, he gave up the first batter,
Oh,
got
the
an
first
RBI
batter.
single, the
Yeah.
pitcher, and then that was a bunt. We gave him a hit and an error, but I think the official score gave him an error. So yeah, just a 1 hit.
He's keeping him in the game, and Frank's got to be happy about that, because it could have got really ugly pretty
Yeah.
quick.
Shrewsbury actually is out hitting New Hampshire 7-6. There's a looper to left, right at McEwen. He makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down quickly for New Hampshire in the top of the fourth. The score remains New Hampshire 6, Shrewsbury 4.
If they
We'll be back.
get at least one back.
Back? Oh, we're back? All right, we're back. Leadoff batter in the bottom of the fourth, Matt Matero. Oh,
Did it hit him?
No, I guess not. Went in the back of his head. Matt had an RBI single his first time up. One ball, no strikes to Matt. There's the windup in the pitch. Call it strike 1-1. Those look outside. I guess they are.
He's been consistent.
Yeah,
He's been there
yeah,
all day,
yeah,
so.
yeah. So 1-1 pitch is high. Two balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch, falls straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He was right on it.
Yep. Here's the pitch. Inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Is it 2-2 or 3-2?
Full count.
Yep. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's hit down the right field line. It's drifting, and out of the reach of the right fielder. The right fielder's still over there. I haven't seen him.
It's all muddy over there, too.
Yeah, there he is. Okay, 3 balls, 2 strikes to the first batter here in the bottom of the fourth. Matt Matero, second baseman. Shrewsbury trailing 6-4. Rochester got 6 runs in the top of the first, and Shrewsbury came back with 4 runs in the bottom of the second. That's where we are. There's a shot to third, and it's caught in the air. Okay, 1 up, 1 down. Brings up the top of the order, Billy McCule. A great catch in left field, top of the inning. Struck out looking the first time, scored a run, base hit and scored a run in the 4-run second. Pitch with a looper over second base. Right fielder's there. Camp Thunder makes the catch. So
But
2
under it a
up,
little
2
bit.
down. Yep. 2 up, 2 down brings up Nick Martin.
Now batting catcher number 3, Nick Martin.
Catcher flew out to right. Got a base hit his last time up. There's the pitch inside, ball 1.
Once again, a lot of room in right center.
Yeah.
It's kind of like where Nick likes to hit the ball.
Here's a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the windup in the pitch. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a shot No,
Fair
it's
ball,
just fair
fair
inside
ball.
the line. Down the field line. Martin around first. He's heading for second. He's going to go for 3.
He might go.
Yeah, no, your throw comes in. Nick slides in the third with a triple. Two-out triple for Nick Martin. That was a rope.
That was a rope down the left field line. Fair by about a foot.
Yep. Just inside the line. Brings up Matt Sullivan. Had a key hit in the bottom of the second. 2-run single.
Big run here.
Yeah. Yeah, walked in the first and 2-run single in the second. 1 for 1. 2 RBIs. Eighth Shrewsbury hit. There's the pitch and it's hit high up center field. Center fielder's under it. Looking up and he makes the catch. So tires aside. No runs on 1 hit triple by Nick Martin. At the end of 4, it's Rochester 6, Shrewsbury 4. We'll be back. Alrighty, we're back, top of the 5th inning. We have the 6th batter, third baseman Drew Nickerson leading off. Grounded out to third and flew out to center, 0 for 2. Ball 1 in the dirt by Pat Shaughnessy. Came on for Parker Brown in the 1st inning. Done a great job so far.
He's kept Shrewsbury in it.
Yep.
You know, I don't know how long he can go because it's almost like a stop.
Yeah, right.
You know, came in the first and
2 balls, no strikes. There's the pitch. High ball 3, 3-0.
I don't see any activity going on down the Shrewsbury bullpen. So
Ball 4 straight. So man at first, no outs, brings up this catcher Brian Lindsay. RBI single in the first and flew out to left his last time up.
Shrewsbury's playing third base in. They might be looking for a bunt.
There's the pitch. It's low, ball 1, 1-0. 5 straight balls here by Pat, leading, starting out the 5th inning. There's a pitch, called strike 3, 1-1.
That's smart. He threw 5 straight balls. You got to take a pitch.
Yep. See if they have the bunt on here.
Oh,
Pat almost throws it away. Nice catch by Dylan Zone at first base. Here's the pitch, swung on and fouled off at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Surprised that they didn't try to bunt.
Yeah, me too.
Nobody out.
Well, it's
Put
the
this
seventh
lefty against
batter,
lefty.
so
Put this runner in. Try to put this runner in scoring position.
yeah.
You know?
Fouled off again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Shrewsbury's in the bracket, Kev, with Rhode Island, Maine, and New Hampshire. The winner of this game will play this tonight. Loser of the game will play after the next game, so probably early afternoon sometime. I think they were trying to get 5 games and scheduling every 2 hours, but that's not going to happen. There's another foul ball at the plate.
Just got a piece of it.
This game has already gone over an hour and a half, and we're just starting the 5th inning, so
Yeah. Yeah, and you
time
figure.
the teams warm up and get the field.
Well, they rake the field. They
Yeah.
want, they do different things to dress the field and everything like that. So
There's
good
a
play
ball,
by
nice
Martin.
stop by Martin.
Good block by Martin. So you got to figure these games are probably going to go, I don't know, 11:30, noon, something like
I would
that,
say.
and then you know. Then if you get an extra inning game,
Yeah, yeah. Or a high-scoring game.
high scoring game.
Here's a foul ball again. Count remains 2-2. Man at first, no outs here for Rochester, New Hampshire in the top of the fifth. The Northeast Regional American Legion Baseball Tournament, hosted by Shrewsbury. Ah, nice pitch.
Good pick.
Like a changeup from Pat, got him swinging. So 1 out.
Yeah.
First baseman, number
Good
5,
pitch.
Brandon.
I'm still surprised they didn't try to put a bunt on.
Yeah.
I was surprised. You know, try to get another insurance run for the team, but that's okay. Take the out.
There's a
Oh,
shot
that's
to
a
left. There's a base hit. That was the eighth batter, first baseman Brendan Eaton. His second hit of the day. Had a base hit in the first.
Second baseman, number
So-
2, Logan Godfrey.
First and second, 1 out. Ninth batter, Logan Gadboys had 2-run single in the first and walked in the third.
Boy.
Had the runner leaning, but got back in time. Pickoff play at second. There's a pitch inside low. Nice stop by Nick Martin again. 1-0. 1 out. First and second for Rochester. Pitch, a slow hit ground ball to second.
Oh, he didn't get anybody. He
Nope.
didn't get anybody.
Tried to catch it and tag the runner, and
Yeah.
it fell out of his glove. He tagged the runner, but without the ball. Everybody's safe. An error in the second baseman, Matt Matero, to load the bases with 1 out.
Top of the order.
Was that
Top of the order.
Yeah. Brings up Keegan Calero, who has a walk in the first, an RBI single also in the first, and they got on an error.
Tough guy to double up too.
Yeah. The starting pitcher now playing short. Ball 1. No place to put him. Bases loaded. 1 out. Shrewsbury can't afford to give up any more runs. Here's the pitch and line into left field. That's going to get 1 run in. Makes it 7-4. Josh decided, pitching coach, walking out to talk to Pat Shaughnessy. So we still got the bases loaded, still 1 out, and the second baseman or the left fielder coming up. The
Still
second
no
batter.
activity going on in Shrewsbury bullpen, so
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Josh Desai went out and had a quick word with Pat Shaughnessy. Bases are loaded, 1 out here in the fifth. Second batter. There's a ground ball short. They're going to come home for 1. No throw to first, so they get the force at the plate.
that kind of was a break for Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
Kid swings at the first pitch with
Yeah.
the bases loaded. You know, you gotta, you know, he's got nowhere to pitch it, nowhere to put it. You gotta kind of take a strike.
Yeah, two down now, bases still loaded. Center fielder Brody Ashley walked and scored in the first, got an error in the second, and popped out to second in the fourth inning. Here's the pitch, and it swung and a missed. Strike 1. pop up to short. And Tom Q's under and has it, and that's the inning. Reds further damage, going on 1 run on 2 hits, and Rochester with the lead 7-4 as we head into the bottom of the 5th. This is your TV 328 sports team. Mark Serra, Kevin Maynard, Bob Bigda. We'll be back.
All right, bottom of the 5th. Here we go. Hopefully Shrewsbury can put a couple on the board and get back into the game.
Yep. Leadoff batter John West up for the 3rd time today. There's the first pitch. There's
There
a
you
rope
go.
to left field. A good start to the bottom of the 5th. John West lines a single to left. That's his first hit. Grounded out to short. Popped out to short. His first 2 at bats. Now brings up Louis DeVolio.
Yep.
Grounded out to second. Struck out. Shrewsbury still out hitting Rochester, now out hitting Rochester again 9-8, with trail on the scoreboard 7-4. Ball low and inside, 1-0. There's a fly ball to center. Center fielder drifts back. He's under and makes the catch. So there's 1 down here at the bottom of the 5th. Brings up Dylan Zona. Flew out to center and grounded out to 3rd.
The first baseman, number 11, David Zoni.
Takes strike 1.
Nice pitch.
0-1, yep. Ball 1 in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Man at first. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Shrewsbury trailing 7-4. Need to get something going. There's a fly ball to center. Center fielder drifting over, makes the catch, so there's 2 down.
Both relief pitchers for both teams, New Hampshire and Shrewsbury,
Yeah.
have done a good job.
Done a great
you know,
job.
You know.
Pat Shaughnessy's given up the 1 run. Pretty much just over 4 innings, and this Matt White hasn't given up any runs. And this is his 3rd inning pitching, so. Here's Tom Q up, two outs, man on first. Tom is 2 for 2. Scored a run back in the 2nd. Fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. Here's a pitch, line drive. That's going to
Over
be
his head.
into right field.
Ahead.
Base hit. 3rd hit for Tom Q. 3 for 3. So 1st and 2nd with 2 outs brings up Tyler Hopping. Going to triple to right field. Back in a run, also scored, and then struck out looking in the 3rd inning.
Big at bat here. Big at bat for Shrewsbury. They can get this guy in.
At the 3rd,
Oh,
gets
error.
by.
There's a run.
That's going to score 1.
They score 2.
Digs it out, they get it back in, and Tyler Hopping trots in the second base. I don't know what to give him, an error or a hit.
That's error. That's definitely an
Yeah,
error.
give him an error.
Yeah.
E5 with a run scored, so it makes it 7-5 now.
Another hit ties the game.
Two outs, 2nd and 3rd. Matt Matero's up, base hit, RBI single in the 2nd, and lined out to 3rd. last inning.
Gets a hit here, we could have a tie ball game.
Yeah. 2 men in scoring position, second and third, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here's the pitch, and it's outside, 1-0. Here's the set, and the pitch. Ground ball to third. Third baseman has it, sets, throws, and gets him at first. So Shrewsbury comes up with 1 run on 2 hits. 1 Rochester error, and the score at the end of 5, Rochester 7, Shrewsbury 5. We'll be back with the 6th inning shortly. If they lose this and win today, this afternoon, they play tomorrow at 1. Okay, we're back here for the top of the 6th inning. Pat Shaughnessy still on the mound. Matt White, the batter, came in to pitch in the, what inning? 3rd inning? 2nd inning.
Yeah, came in the second,
Yep.
done a
Batter
good job.
Yep. Grounded out to second his first at bat. There's a pop up down the line. It's going to be out of play. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah. Ball 3, full count. Here's the windup and the pitch. Strike 3. Got him looking. 1 down here in the top of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 8, Sean Cormier.
Sean Cormier up. Got an RBI single in the first and flew out to right, flew out to left. So ball 1 low, 1-0. Second pitch in the dirt, 2-0.
2-0.
Here's a hard hit ball to short. Nice hop for Tom Q. Fires to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the 6th.
The third baseman, number 11, Drew Nickerson.
Brings up the third baseman, Drew Nickerson. Grounded out, flew out, and walked and scored last inning. So we said, Kev, the walks kill you.
The walks kill you.
3 walks, 4 walks, and 3 of them have scored.
Yep. No defense for a walk. Those
No.
are coach's worst nightmares. They'd rather see someone make an error than, ooh, this. Yeah,
No, not a play.
out of play. Well, Frank's going to be happy with the relief performance that he's got out of Shaughnessy.
Oh, yeah.
Out of Shaughnessy today. I mean, tough situations to come in. You're down 6-0, and you're coming in to try to shut the door, and he's done a great job.
Yeah, giving up the 1 run.
Yep.
And that really was an error in the middle there.
Yep.
Okay, 0-2 pitch. Oh, nice changeup. Gets him. 3 up, 3 down for Rochester in the top of the 6th with 2 strikeouts.
Yep.
We're going to head to the bottom of the 6th. Shrewsbury looking for a couple runs. Alrighty, here we are, bottom of the 6th. Shrewsbury trailing 7-5. Top of the order. Billy McCule leads it off. 1 for 3 today with a run. Here's the pitch. Taken for strike 1, 0-1. Well, Kev, if they're going to do it, this will be a good time. They get the top of the order.
Top of the order's up. Some good bats coming, so keep it in play.
Yep. High and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got to be patient. Got to make them pitch.
Yeah, make him throw strikes. This kid's got to be getting tired. He's like the same situation as Shaughnessy, coming in with a long relief stint. Don't see any activity down in New Hampshire's bullpen,
No.
so they must be pretty confident that this kid can go the distance.
There's a pitch inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Okay, 2-1. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on, hit to the center. Center fielder drifts back. He's under it and makes the catch. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yes,
5, 6.
Nick Martin tripled this last time up down the left field line. Hopefully he can get something going again here.
Yeah, Nick Martin steps in 2 for 3 with a triple. Left him on
Playing
third.
him to pull in right center, there's a huge gap.
Yep. And there's a windup in the pitch. Moved to center field. Center fielder's under it. Makes the catch, 2 down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fly balls to center.
Yeah. Center fielder, he looks like he's a pretty smooth
Yep.
outfielder.
Okay, Matt Sullivan steps in, 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch, called strike 1, outside corner. There's a ground ball, hit to second, diving play, gets up,
No.
throws, not in time.
Nice play.
Base hit by Matt Sullivan, that's his 2nd hit of the day, 2 for 3, couple RBIs.
All right.
Brings up John West, who roped a single to the left his last time up. 1 for 3 with a run. I can't tell you, John could hit it out of here. He's got the power to do it.
Well, they're playing him deep in center and left. Right,
There's a lot of room out right. 380 to right field. It's got like a little gap. There is
That's
a
a-
line shot base hit. So 2 hits in a row for John and 2 hits in a row for Shrewsbury. First and second with 2 outs brings up Louis DeVolio.
Now batting the third baseman, number 26, Louis DeVolio.
Louis grounded out, struck out, and flew out.
oh, wild
just by the
pitch.
catcher. Runners advance, a base hit
Yeah.
could tie it up now.
Yeah, yeah.
Shrewsbury with 12 hits now.
Shrewsbury's going to have a pinch runner.
Rochester's 8, yeah. 44, I think that's Chris Wright. Pinch running for John West.
Pinch running for
Yeah,
West,
Chris
number
Wright.
4, Chris Wright.
Okay, 1 ball, no strikes. Louis DeVolio, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Big situation here, 7-5. Rochester on top. 2 men in scoring position for the Shrewsbury. Here's the line in the pitch. High and outside, 2-0.
Be patient, be patient.
Here's the line in the pitch. There's a shot to left.
Base
It's a
hit.
base hit. That could score him. Here's 1 in. Here comes the play to the plate. He's safe. Safe at the plate. Catcher dropped the ball.
Tie game. Tie game.
First baseman number 11,
Huge hit by Louis DeVolio. Ties the game at 7 here in the bottom of the 6th.
What you got, Dave? Guess one RBI.
Got an error on the catcher?
I gotta think it is.
What's the argument third vote?
Didn't go to second on the phone? No.
Shrewsbury battles back again.
Yeah, again they battle back. Stepped into the plate now is Dylan Zona. Man in first with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch, and it's high and outside, 1-0. Dylan slide out to center twice and ground out to third. There's a foul ball down the right field side, so
That's out.
1 ball, 1 strike. Shrewsbury scored all their runs with 2 outs and nobody on.
Yep.
Right, actually, the last run, they had 1 in there with 2 outs, man on first, they scored. They got 4 in the second with 2 outs, nobody on, and they got 2 here with 2 outs, nobody on. 3 hits in a row. Here's a stretch and the pitch. Fouled off, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Billy, what a wimp. I asked him if he could come do the game this afternoon, if they win, or if they lose rather. He said, my back is gone, I will have to go to Wachusett today because I changed the handicaps. All right,
All right,
ground ball.
great inning
Ground out.
for Shrewsbury. Back in the game.
Back in the game, all tied up at 7. And we go to. All right, we're back for the top of the 7th. Shrewsbury ties it up 7-7. Pat Shaughnessy still on the mound. Came in with 2 outs in the first innings, pitched a gem. Leadoff batter Brian Lindsay, the catcher, 1 for 3 with an RBI. All outside, 2-0.
See, Shrewsbury has activity down in their bullpen.
Yeah. Bottom of the order for Rochester, 7-8-9. There's a called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a pitch, and it's grounded down to the first baseline, just foul.
Just foul. Rochester also has activity in their bullpen.
Yeah. Well, both relievers have thrown quite a few pitches.
Oh, absolutely. Both have done great jobs,
Yeah,
too.
they have.
You know?
1 run given up by Pat Shaughnessy and 3 runs given up by White.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch, and it's oh. Nice pitch by Pat Shaughnessy. Call the ball, 3-2.
I was kind of confused there. I didn't know what was.
I think Nick
I
Martin
was waiting
thought
for
it
the
was a
delayed
ball.
reaction.
I think Nick Martin thought it was a strike too. Here's the pitch, and it's high, ball 4.
Yeah. I think he wanted the pitch before.
Had a good start here to the top of the 7th. Okay, the 8th hitter, first baseman Brandon Eaton's 2 for 3. 2 singles and a ground out, scored a run in the first. Shrewsbury out hitting Rochester 13-8. Pitch inside in the dirt.
Good block by Martin again.
Yeah. I would think they can't wait too long here, Pat.
I thought I saw a signal from the bullpen that
There's the pitch,
Oh,
popped
that's
up. It's going to be close. It's going to be out of play. Oh, no. Dylan can't make the catch. I don't know if it hit the
Hit the
roping.
netting?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, ended up on the other, well, I don't know, it's kind of tough to see. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Runner on first base. Surprised he didn't bunt again, Kev, you know? There's a
Oh,
fly
boy.
ball. Uh-oh.
That's trouble.
Deep.
That's trouble.
That's in
That's
the gap.
trouble.
Cut off by Matt Sullivan.
Oh, he
falls
fell.
down. Gets it in. It's a double. Second and third, nobody out for Rochester.
That's it. That's going to be it for Shaughnessy. I think he's going to be.
Yeah. Frank Vaccaro going out to talk to Shaughnessy. Looks like he's going to make a change.
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah.
This kid's pitched good for him. He's got to be happy with all the innings he gave him. That's a good round of applause. Well deserved.
86.
Okay, call the bullpen, so we're going to take a break. The TV 328 sports team will be back. All right, we're back. Dylan Degon now on the mound for Shrewsbury. Tough situation here, no outs, second and third, tie game in the top of the 7th. There's a foul ball off to the right. Okay, here's the set. And the pitch is low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's the 9th batter. Logan Gadboy's 1 for 2 with a 2-run single in the first. Here's the pitch. Oh,
2-1. I don't
2
know.
balls and 1 strike. It looks like it's been a
Didn't look
strike
too
all
bad.
day.
Nick Martin kind of turned around. You know.
Yeah, first base open, so. There's the pitch, and it's line drive, base hit. Into right, 1 run will score. And it's now 8-7. New Hampshire with still no outs, first and third.
Top of the order coming up.
Yeah, the pitcher, we can't get him out all day. He walked and singled in the first, he singled in the 5th, and he bunted and got on an error in the 3rd. Stolen 3 bases. This was the original pitcher, Keegan Calero. Keegan's pitch is taken for a call, strike 1. 0-1, still nobody out. Call, strike 2, 0-2.
Wow. Where was that on the other batter?
Yeah, same spot. Ground ball, base hit.
Another hit.
Into left, another run.
Uh-oh,
gets by the
there's
left fielder.
trouble. This is trouble.
Yeah, they're going to try to score him. There's a throw to the plate, not in time. And 2 runs come in. Base hit by the pitcher. Guy again, 3 hits, 1 RBI. Error on the left fielder.
Well, that kid's done everything for him. He's been the catalyst all
Yeah,
day.
he has.
Started in the first inning, stole second, stole third.
All right. Yeah. Stop the bleeding here. They got second batter Jordan Goslin, 0 for 4 today.
That'll
There's
be
a call strike
yeah.
one. Bunted out and missed. 0 and 2 to the batter. Three hits in a row for Rochester, plus an error. 3 runs in the top of the 7th. Rochester on top. Browner to second over the first. Runner advances to third.
Good play, good heads-up play.
Yeah.
Hit the ball to the right side, get the guy in scoring position. Now anything can happen. You got to bring the infield in again, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the third batter up, Brody Ashley. 0 for 3 on the day with a walk and a run scored. Popped out twice, got an error. There's a looper in the center. Oh, he's going back, just
That's
back.
gonna bring
He
a
should
run.
get the run home.
That's gonna bring a
Tyler
run.
Hopping makes the catch,
Yeah, that's a run.
throws, and another run crosses the plate. Sacrifice fly. Now 11 to 7.
Yeah. There's your basic baseball.
Yeah.
Runner on second, get him to
Advancing.
third, sacrifice fly, get him home. Nothing you can do about that.
Matt White, the pitcher, is up. 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. One ball, one strike. And a shot to center. Tyler Hopping there makes the catch, and that retires the side, but the damage is done. 4
Yeah.
runs and 3 hits for Rochester. They take the lead 11-7, and Shrewsbury's down to their last 3 outs. We'll be back with those in just a minute.
All right, we're back.
All right, we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Last shot for Shrewsbury. Down 11-7. Tom Q leading off 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And he takes ball 1 high. Tall task here for the Shrewsbury team.
Yep.
Down to the last 3 outs, trailing by 4. There's a windup in the pitch. Called strike, 1-1. There's a ground ball to third. Nice stop by the third baseman. Picks it up, throws him out at first. 1 up, 1 down for Shrewsbury. Brings up Tyler Hopping.
Kid at third made a nice play, kept the ball in front of him, hit him in the chest, and
Yeah.
was able to pick it back up and throw.
Okay, Tyler Hopping, 1 for 3. RBI triple in the second, and reached on an error in the 5th. Outside ball 1, 1-0.
That's different. That was a strict bone shot right there.
Outside high, 2-0.
Need base runners.
Yeah.
You gotta get base runners.
High, 3-0. You gotta take a couple here now.
You gotta take a couple.
Well, you know, I think of it. These things would be, if it was 3 feet higher.
Called strike, 3-1. Upside, ball 4.
Yeah,
Tyler Happing draws the walk. Drops down to first, brings up Matt Matero, second baseman, 1 for 3 with an RBI single back in the second. Pitch high inside, 1-0.
I'm surprised that Rochester doesn't have somebody down there.
Yeah, I know.
This kid's throwing a lot of pitches, and you know, usually when you get tired, you start aiming the ball.
Yep, called strike, 1-1.
Got to take a strike.
There's a shot to right center field.
No
It's
one's gonna
dropping
get it.
fast. Oh, it gets by him. It's going to be at least 2, probably 3. Matero, that's run scores. It's an RBI double by Matt Matero. Makes it 11-8. Still 1 out, man on second now. So the center fielder might have hurt himself. Made a nice dive to try to catch it, but
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
beyond his reach.
This kid's pitch good for New Hampshire.
Yeah, bringing in a new pitcher.
New pitcher.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back. 11-8, Rochester, 1 out, 1 on for Shrewsbury, and pitching change for New Hampshire. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Man on second for Shrewsbury, 1 out. New pitcher Brady Johnson for New Hampshire. Top of the order, Bailey McCule. Takes ball 1. Bailey is 1 for 4. Made a great catch in left field. 1 for 4. A couple flyouts. Base hit. There's a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the pitch, and it's hit center field. Center fielder in his tracks, under it, and makes the catch. 2 outs. So Shrewsbury down to their last out, and it's a big one. Nick Martin.
Nick Martin, you know,
Nick's 2 for 4, single, a triple, couple flyouts.
and a great defensive job behind the
Yeah,
plate.
yeah.
Knocking down a lot of balls.
Call it strike 1.
Yep, strike 1. Little delay,
Yeah.
you know.
Here's the set and the pitch. There's a
Oh,
shot
that's
to
hit.
left.
That's over his
That's
head.
over his head.
That's over his
That's
head.
to the wall. That's going to bring in another run. Martin on his way to second. He'll pull in, standing at second with an RBI double.
Yep. Hung a curveball.
Yeah. Now 11-9.
11 to
2
9.
outs, man on second.
But this is the meat part of the order that you want coming up.
Yeah, Matt Sullivan up. He's 2
2,
for
3, 4.
2 for 3 with a walk, 2 RBIs, a run scored, and a fly out to center. There's the pitch, and it's called strike 1.
Oh, wow.
Timeout call.
I don't know
Pitcher
why.
took a long time.
I don't know why he's worried about Martin.
Yeah,
The
really.
run really, the run really means nothing.
Right.
You know, sometimes you lose your concentration, end up hanging one to this kid, and you find it on 290.
There's the pitch. It's called strike 2. 0-2. Down to the last strike. That's all. And the pitch is fouled off to the right.
In the
Count
bleachers.
remains 0-2. There's a
Another
base
hit,
Yeah.
another hit. Kid held the ball in right field for whatever reason. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
really. Base hit by Sullivan makes it 11-10.
Yep.
Pinch hitting for Shrewsbury, number 1, Tyler Mudd.
Who's he pinch hitting for here?
Pinch hitting is Tyler Mudd.
Oh, for
Pinch
West.
hitting for West, who was
Oh, boy.
they pinch ran for.
Yeah, to tie the game.
Yeah, tie the game. So Tyler Mudd was hurt a good part of the season. Looks like he only played about eight or 9 games. He hit 320. On base percentage of 452. So yeah, Tyler Mudd. We got a man on first with 2 outs. Two outs in the bottom of the 7th. Shrewsbury trails 11-10. Come up with 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th. There's a pitch called strike 1. Tyler Mudd pinch hitting for the designated hitter John West. Here's the pitch and it's high and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
On deck, Louis DeVolio.
Oh, that's hit.
Oh, fly ball right. Right fielder's there. He makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Big win for
Shrewsbury,
Rob,
yeah.
for New Hampshire.
Yeah, big
You know,
win.
Shrewsbury Gallen come back again. Just came up a little short.
Yeah, 11-10.
Yeah. I think if you look back at this with Frank Vaccaro, he's going to say the first inning walks.
Yeah.
They really hurt. I think you said like 4 walks or something, 4 runs from 4 walks.
Yeah, Shrewsbury. Well, first
Yeah.
inning we had six hits for Rochester. They had 2 walks, then 6 hits for 6 runs. So
Yeah.
that was tough.
Yeah.
Tough to overcome. They did do it. They came back, fought, tied it up 7-7. Rochester scored 4 in the top of the 7th. Shrewsbury 3 in the bottom of the 7th, and they came out of the short end 11-10. But a valiant effort here by the Shrewsbury team. Now they have to hang around for a few hours. They're going to be playing not the next game, the game after that. If they lose, they'll be going home. If they win, they'll be back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So
They know the task in front of them. They've been there before, so they need to regroup. And I'm sure Frank will have a good talk with them and tell them, say, hey, look, we know what we did wrong, so we just got to regroup and come back out and play our game.
Yep. All right. This is a TV 28 sports team coming to you from Fitton Field, Hanover Insurance Park, and campus of Holy Cross in the Northeast Regional Legion Baseball Tournament. Shrewsbury loses the first game. Now have to fight their way back to try to make it to the finals over the weekend. So Mark Sayre on camera, Kevin Maynard, Bob Bigda saying adios, and we'll be back. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow for game 3.
Yep, just keep your fingers crossed, and they're not out of it by a long shot. They got some pitching. They definitely have the hitting, so, they got to just kind of eliminate the walks.
Yep. All righty, adios.